So we'll begin with this third experiment. The second experiment will be sent later. Don't worry, I'm doing that, but there's some slight errors in that, but I'll send it later. So in the third experiment, we'll have to exploit known vulnerability and access another operating system. So we'll be using two operating systems in this particular experiment. Even in the second one as well, but second one it's not that completely useful as much as in this experiment. So, firstly, boot up both the operating systems. But before you start the Metasploit one, make sure that it's settings. Go to settings and then under network, it's under host only adapter. Make sure it's that and nothing else like NAT or anything else. Bridged adapter. Make sure it's only in host only adapter. In case you get any other errors, such as that if the IP address says the same like 10.0.2.15 or some other 10.0 dot something, make sure you restart your Metasploit operating system. Leave Kali as it is, but make sure you restart this specific system. And generally, it should reconfigure the network in case you do change it, but just for better purposes, leave it under as it is. Leave it as it is and restart the system instead. Now, first, make sure that both the systems are running, and you can type ipconfig and get to know the address of the system. For now, for me, it's 192.168.56 and 103, and yours will be different. But yeah, you can use that to get to know the IP address of that system. Type MSF console in the terminal in Kali and search for VSFTPD. You can use a mnemonic or something for VSFTPD. It's just 6 letters. It's not that difficult as well. So yeah, try to remember this specific word and now search for that. After that, you'll get two results and pick up the second one. Otherly, you can just copy it and paste it as it is. Just type use and then paste the copied text. And now once you press enter, it will go into like no payload configured. That's fine. Just type the ROST of this Metasploit system. It first on ನೋಡಕ್ ಹೋಗ್ಬೇಡಿ, ಅದು ಹಳೇದು ಹಾಕಿದ್ದೀನಿ ನಾನು, but never mind that. You can set R port first or R host first. That's totally fine. Not now. I have put R port here first and then R hosts, but it's totally fine. Make sure you give both R host and R port though. R host spelling verify ಮಾಡಿ. Make sure to verify the spelling of R hosts. Sometimes it will be R host or ಬೇರೆ ಏನೋ ಇರ್ಬೋದು. So just make sure that it's R hosts and make sure the IP address is the same as the Metasploit system that is online. And now in case error ಇಲ್ಲಿವರೆಗೂ ಏನು ಬರೋದಿಲ್ಲ, if you don't have internet or something, you might face some errors, but I don't think ಇಷ್ಟು ಒಳಗೆ ಬರಲ್ಲ. It will like stop in search VSFTPD itself, but that's another story for now. Once you configure both the port and hosts, just type exploit and it will start to do its stuff automatically. Make sure that the output is something similar like this. Once it's done, it will leave a space, and then now you'll be in the in terminal of an instance in that system. If you type any commands over here, it will execute in that system. See, now I've typed ls, and it will be showing all the directories in that system. If we type cd dot down and then now we go back, okay, we run the same thing. We'll go to root for now and type ls, and you can see that we are in we have desktop and reset logs.sh and stuff. Just just execute some basic commands in this and show it to them, and that should be fine. In case ಅವ್ರು ಏನಾದ್ರು ಕೇಳಿದ್ರೆ like create or something, you know the same system commands that should be given. The only thing is you cannot press Control C over here. If you type Control C, it will stop executing in this terminal. So make sure you don't press Control C or Control Z as well. Just leave it. In case you don't if in case you want to exit or something, unfortunately ನೀವು GNU Nano use ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ you won't be able to exit it. So make sure whatever you use, use echo, and then even the arrow mark sometimes will be not working. See? So yeah, test into test.txt. Type ls and cat test.txt. So yeah, as you can see, okay. So as you can see, I've used the echo command only for this specific experiment. Use the echo command inside the quotes. You give whatever text they ask, or in case they ask. It's just a hypothetical question. Why our externals ಬಂದು ಕೇಳಿದ್ರೆ ಅಂತ ಮಾಡಿಸ್ತಿರೋದಷ್ಟೇ. In case they ask, you can do something like this and then show it to them. In case they ask you to show it over here, type ls, just go back to the root directory and go to root. I can see desktop is over there. Desktop, ls, and you can find it over here, but apparently not for some reason. Okay, it's in desktop. It's in root itself. Okay, I didn't go inside desktop, but it's in root itself. If you go back and if you type ls and then if you see test.txt over here, yep. Since okay, we won't be able to access this because we're not in sudo. But if you give sudo cat test.txt msfadmin and see, you can access that file. That's just it will be executing as owner in that one, right? So that's just a sudo command, that's all. In case you get an error, as you can see, you just give sudo and it will solve, it will fetch you the permission. And that's the third experiment. As far as errors, in case it says something like terminal has been spawned, I mean like exploit has been executed, but no instance has been created. I think someone else has already run that, and you would have opened a save in the Metasploit system. As in, right, when you press close, you can have the option to save the machine state, right? So you might have loaded the save machine state. So just make sure to go back, sorry, go back to this and give as power of the machine. That should power off the machine and restart it again. In case you get any other errors, let me know. As far as I have done, there aren't much errors in this experiment. It's simple and straightforward. You need to set the rhost though. I'll say this once again. Rhost command is not given in the lab manual. I accidentally omitted it. But you need to make sure to give rhost and then rport or rhost, like as in like the order doesn't matter, but just make sure you give rhost in this. And also make sure that the other operating system is running and it's not running all the time and it's not sleeping, or leave it as it is. In case they ask you to show in both the things, you know how to do already. I've demonstrated with that cat, so I believe I've covered the third experiment. Thank you.